Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we're looking at Transformers Studio Series Figure 114 Transformers ONE MEGATRON, or D whatever 14 whatever he's called. Anyway, he's got an Autobot sign there, which I find questionable because when he becomes Megatron, he's deciding that he is a Decepticon in the film. So I find that a bit weird. Big screen inspired scale detail backdrop. Metropolis of Iacon. Backdrop included. Megatron aims to become the leader of Cybertron and no one will stand in his way to get there. Changes in 24 steps. Nice artwork on the side as always if you want to keep your figure mint in box. Let's get this figure out so we can have a closer look at him. Okay, this little fella is incredibly cute, and I don't say cute very often, but this is cute. Just look at him. I do like those eyes. They look very, very menacing. So I'm trying not to give it away, and I really hope that I'm not ruining the film for him, but there's no Decepticon logo tattooed on his skin like so. I've got to admit, the red on there just complements the gray. It just feels a bit bare there, in my opinion. Now, it could be the case that they give us larger versions, and these are baby versions. That would make sense, but then again, these baby versions wouldn't be able to transform right. The other thing that is incredibly cute, just look at this gun. That is a very cute little cannon. That just looks like a, yeah, very cute indeed. Don't get me wrong, it's still a little bit menacing, but not really. Not really, it's very cute. Also, he comes with the backpack, which I like. I dig the backpack. I feel like Optimus Prime should have had a backpack considering that race at the beginning. That should have happened, in my opinion, because that would have been awesome. But then again, you know, you could argue that, well, Optimus got a Matrix. He got an axe. All right, didn't get his iron cannon, which was a little bit disappointing. And also, Megatron doesn't come with his fiery... does he have his mace in the film? I can't remember. I feel like maybe he doesn't. No, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe, but I feel like he should have come with it. So the backpack can come off very carefully, but then it just leaves that bag very, very shallow indeed. And then you have this very, very cool little battle pack going on. So you can take off these quite easily, and these do become little weapons. They go, if they go in there. Come on. Why are you not going in there? There you go. So we can have little pistols as well. You ain't gonna mess with me. He's got about 4 guns. Ugh. If I can get that on. So we got that on. And then you can take this underneath here. Yeah. And that becomes a gun as well. That just sits on top there. Very, very nicely. So he is well weaponized. And then you can put the backpack back on, to be fair, because there's not much else for it to do. Now, you got to be careful. It just sort of sits there. Doesn't really slot in very well. That's just my opinion. So he is well armored up. You're not going to be perhaps messing with him, so to speak. So let's have a look at articulation. Very, very tight, but you can get that head sort of all the way around. It is a small figure, very, very small Deluxe. Very small. Arm can go all the way around. You can lift up like so. You have the ability to get a double on there. That is very cool. There is wrist rotation on the hand. Movement completely all in the way, so you can go 360 all the way around. You can kick forward like so, and you can kick back, and you can do hiya like that. Swivel there. No swivel on the fire. I thought there was. It feels like there was a mechanism in there. Clearly on the leg. And then... No? Oh, I felt like I almost broke that then. That would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it, on camera? And then it would have been lessons learned for everybody. So you can lift there little lefty, right, and upsy and downy. So some nice articulation. Oh my goodness, I hate that. Some nice articulation for Megs in his robot mode. And I guess it's time to transform him into his Art mode. Let's have a look at how that looks. Firstly, let's get the boring bit out. There is the backdrop of Iacon from that amazing race at the beginning of the film, which was very enjoyable. Now, the transformation itself actually was a little bit challenging. It was just different. The same sort of motions were there with tank Megatrons, but obviously this is a small Megatron, so it's a little bit tighter, and just things are done just maybe slightly a little bit different. There's no wheels to speak of on this, which is a little bit disappointing, and the head is still in there like so. Now obviously you plug this piece on here, which you can't see. You plug it on there. Now I do like that you can motion the tank. The worry is the head pops out in that pose. That is yeah, I guess you could turn it around. Maybe that's the right way to do it. Turn it around. Let's do that. You know what, it's too tight to turn around. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. You can stick the guns on the side. It does look pretty cool if you can overlook. You can probably put, no, that's not gonna work. If you do that, that area is exposed too much, so it's got to be that area, and you can keep it like that as well. I do like this piece. This was a surprise to me. Adding this on the end adds a different dynamic, that something powerful is gonna come flying out of the thing. Other than that, it looks very, very neat, very nifty indeed. The wheels bit is a little bit irritating, but you know, I just don't understand it. I think, and you know, the arms are well covered, you know, under there, you know, it is what it is, nothing special. So yeah, a great figure. And now if you're loving Transformer 1, I really love Transformers 1 as well. I've got the steel book on pre-order. Looking forward to getting that at some point. So if you enjoyed that film, this is a figure for you. And it's certainly, I mean, I had a look at some of the standard release toys, which are more designed for children. These are still definitely a step up, and the best way to go if you are perhaps a more serious collector. So there we go. There is Megatron, or D4, whatever, blah, 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 from Transformers 1. You know, there's a few gripes, but, you know, nothing major. And then again, I could also say, is this the best Megatron they could really... I feel like they could easily release a scale up, and that would be very cool with the Megatron sign on it. That would be awesome. I'd love that. So anyway, that's my review. If you like my channel, please do support me by subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed to my channel already. Make sure you look after yourself. And as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.